welcome to my new video. So I thought what I'd do in this video is talk about big issue of the day. It's all over everyone. I know it's a big issue because I've seen it on everyone's Facebook page and it's been on TV quite a lot, and tonight they had to cancel something that I was really looking forward to watching on ITV because they were like having a debate. So I thought what I'd do is talk about it for anyone who's confused about what's happening. Then, as you know, I do always like to be comprehensive and informative in my videos, so I thought I'd just give you a bit of a lowdown in case anyone's confused about what's happening right now. So it's a referendum now, and this is being held on Thursday, 23rd of June, and it's to decide whether Britain, and that's us, whether we stay in the European Union or we go. So we say bye-bye to everybody, and we have to vote to say whether we stay or whether we go. And whenever I hear that, I do want to sing that song, but it's quite a serious matter, so let's just get down to it. So what is a referendum? It's basically a vote in which everyone, but then it does have in here inverted commas, or nearly everybody, and voting age can take part, giving a yes or no answer. So some people aren't allowed to vote in this, and I think that might be people who are in prison, or I don't know, like gypsy travellers. Will they be allowed to vote? I don't know. It doesn't say any. Some people aren't allowed to vote. If you're not sure, then you should probably call up the council and just see if you're allowed to vote or not, if it bothers you that much. Okay, so why are we having a referendum? Well, Prime Minister David Cameron, just call me Dave. Yeah, he's a man of the people. Just call me Dave. He's an everyman, man of the people. He promised to hold one if he won the 2015 general election. So that's quite a long time. He promised us last year that he was going to hold one. And then what sort of happened is, like with most things, he promised, but then he thought we'd forget about it. He was like, oh, I promised, and thought we'd forget about it. Like when your boyfriend says, oh, I promise you can have one of those coats, and then he's like, oh, it's getting to summer, she'll maybe forget. Same thing with David Cameron, but he had Nigel Farage, he was like not going to let him forget that. So big up for Nigel. He was not going to let Dave forget about his promises. He was like, no, this is not a fur coat situation, this is bigger. Okay, so what is the European Union, or EU as it's more better known? It's an economic and political partnership involving 28 countries. Okay, so we've got the countries to think about, like Tenerife, and Zante, I think that might be in there. Apparently it began after World War II to foster economic cooperation, with the idea that countries which trade together are more likely to avoid going to war with each other. Makes sense. Okay. What will the referendum question be? So it's very simple. You just go to the polling station. It's a very simple question. All you have to answer is, should the United Kingdom remain a member of the European Union or leave the European Union?
Here's how it works.
I don't even know why that music started. That music just started, but quite nicely. Should we stay or should we go? I hope they're doing the polling stations. They'll probably have that music playing. Make us feel quite British. Okay. How do you vote? So it's a very similar system. So you have to be registered to vote. Then you'll be sent a card telling you when to vote. You can go to a polling station where you'll be given a piece of paper with a referendum question on it. You then go to the booth and you just put an X in the box which reflects your choice. I'm just going to point out here something really important. I'm not saying I've done it, but know of a situation where somebody went to vote and felt sorry for the other people they weren't voting for and put a little kiss in all the boxes. Don't do that, because that's a bad idea. Don't do that. Apparently that negates your vote, even though you want to be nice to all the other people. So there we go. So that's my little how-to guide all about the EU referendum. So I'm hoping that everyone's really clear, and it's really just brushed up things for a lot of people, made everything much clearer, because politics can always be a really tricky subject, and I'm glad that there's somebody like me here to just kind of break it down so everybody understands it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.